Here's another look at another turbo that I've made videos on before. This is just a custom turbo that we build. Ian and I had the idea to come up with these parts to make it, and the idea is to try and make 1,000 horsepower or more out of the GT35R ball bearing frame to keep very good spool up while having a large turbo with the capability of a lot of horsepower. Pretty much what you have here is a 67mm compressor wheel from a T67 machined down 2mm to a 2mm super back height, and then the turbine, and that's to fit the ball bearing cartridge. Then the turbine wheel we use is an HX40 67x76 turbine wheel, but then we had that custom made with the GT35R shaft to fit into the ball bearing center cartridge. It's a really cool turbo, and there's a lot of different forms that you could use this turbo with. So I want to go through the T3 ones. You could go T3 0.82 is the smallest I would use. You can go to a T3 1.06, which is a really big T3 exhaust housing. And then if you want to go into the T4 flange, you could go to the T4 0.81 open if you don't want to run divided like twin scroll. And then you could do a 0.96 open, but those housings are harder to find. You could also do a 0.84 divided, and you could do a 1.15 divided. The turbine housing in this video is a 1.15 divided, so that's the biggest housing that's offered in the divided frame. The biggest one that I'm aware of that is in the T4 open is that 0.96. And now keep in mind there's even other options that you probably are not even familiar with. There's an on-center exhaust housing, which is mainly for like V8 cars because it makes better for space. And those come in a 0.58, and you also get them in a 0.96, and I think you can get it in like a 0.81. There is another exhaust housing, the V-band series. So I have one that I'm getting ready to do. If this customer comes through, we're going to do a V-band 0.82 with this same turbo. You could also do a V-band 1.06 turbine housing with it too. Those are just exhaust housings that Precision has, and then I think Teal or Tile, however you say that, also has those housings. Pretty much you can grab those housings that are for a TO4E turbo, and they can just be machined to accept this cartridge. Now to make this work, I do have to machine the turbine housing a lot for it to move in. So it starts to risk where it bolts in, but we went around that by doing a couple different things. We made it so that we have, you can have these special tabs that allow you to have the center cartridge sit in farther, but where it bolts up is a lot less, it's a lot shallower, so the bolt pattern will be back this way, but the cartridge will sit in deeper. So to do that, you have to have these little adapter rings to make that possible. We do have these turbos available for sale, but they aren't built. So I have all the parts to make them, but there's so many different options that I would need to know what it is that you want to make sure we personalize the order towards you. So you can go with those different options with the T3 frame that I mentioned, or the T4, or the T4 divided, or the V-band flange. The price will vary based on those housings because some of those housings cost double the amount of the other ones. The great thing about this turbo is that it nearly replaces the GT40R series and the GT37R series while still giving you great spool up. The GT42R or 40R series starts at a 4088, and that uses a 63.5mm compressor wheel, but then the turbine it uses a 68mm turbine. Then you could go to the 4094, which I think has like a 65 or 66, maybe even a 67mm compressor wheel. I'm not really 100% sure on that because I've not seen a 4094 in a long time. And then so the 37R uses a 65mm turbine, and then it uses a 67mm compressor. which is kind of odd that the 37R has a bigger compressor wheel than the 4088. But that's just the way they were made. It was made that like that for certain reasons, though. It was mainly because the 40R series was made for bigger engines, so in some cases it had a much bigger exhaust housing, so they didn't really need as much of a compressor wheel on that, because usually when you put on a bigger engine you need a lot more exhaust flow than you do compressor flow. That's everything for this video. I'll go ahead and link to the turbo we have available. You can check it out. If you do want to purchase it, make sure you contact us first so I include the exact exhaust housing that you want for your build.